tu sobie widzę odblokowałem. O, brylę. Pelerynę założymy i od razu sobie... O kurwa. Tego nie chcę, wolę tą pelerynę. O, dokładnie tą... Aha, wiecie co ja robię. Jeszcze mam czapę. I akcesoria. Wszystko? Chyba wszystko. Dobra, tu jeszcze nic nie mam. Dobra. Dobra, ale to wtedy pójdziemy sobie tutaj. Bo widzę, że jeszcze poboczek nie mamy. Także sobie na spokojnie tu przyjdziemy. I sobie po prostu pójdziemy na obronę przed czarną magią. Ale chyba fajny beret mam. Ale czy do góry. O kurwa, nie wchodzi. A nie, może tak robione było?
Is that all you've got?
Leviosa! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Leviosa.
Leviosa? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Leviosa.
Leviosa!
Leviosa. O, to też było.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Czekajcie, bo ja nie mam tego podglądu na... Dobra, już mam.
Let us begin with a basic cast.
Dobra.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember. Now, well done.
Dyntka.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Leviosa!
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. Potato. Complicates things. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Good form.
I know.
Już, to jest?
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
To nie jest też... To jest Slytherin, dlatego taki chamski. Ale i tak
I put you on
nie
the
jest
spot,
taki chamski
and
jak,
you
jak,
rose to
jak
the
w
challenge.
filmie.
Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Czekajcie jeszcze trochę, chwila. Muszę sobie coś ustawić. Dobra, może jechać potem. Dobra, z Sebastianem. Tutaj Sebastian. Cześć.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian
Oh,
Sallow, by
okay.
the way.
Ale w
Didn't
filmie
expect a
jest,
new student to be
chamski.
so deft with a wand.
Slytherin.
Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Okay.
Huh. Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore. Potato. Lumos. Leviosa. Heal.
Wymagane weźcie podjęcie, wymagany poziom. To idziemy do Pani Wesley. Te drzwi otwierane, takie kurwa naciągane.
Tego. Lumos. Revelio.
Właśnie, rozumiem. Chyba, tu ma skrzynka, nie chcę mi ją...
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Czekajcie. Zaraz, chwila. Mnie to w ogóle nie ma w tym. Tylko kurwa. Nie wiem dlaczego musi ten. Wyświetlają. Ja pierdolę. No dobra, ale czemu kurwa nie ma mojego? Ty, jestem ja. O, dobra. Esta byczku. Dobra. Jestem. Kurwa, dwóch widzów mam, ja pierdolę. 5, 7. Dobra, to gramy. Dobra, ja tu już się loguję. Dobra. Git. Dobra, już pykamy. Dobra.
I'm
Lecim.
eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Nie, wolę tą drugą. Tą
I'd like
Nati.
to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Dobra. Wesley po zajęciach. Git. Miejsce 2%. Muszę. Dobra, mapa. Jedziemy. Aha, czyli w sumie już mnie się śledzi. Dobra, to idziemy.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Dobra.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Profesora.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
A, tu jest to. Czym to można być? Aha! Dobra. Okej. Szybka akcja.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help me?
Co potrzebujesz?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Dobra.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Dobra. No. To będziemy je szukać przy okazji. Ale teraz idziemy tutaj.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Tego! Lumos!
My brother promised me his old broomstick once he's saved up for a new one. I can't wait.
Tego! Revelio.
Tu jest kurwa. To mi tu świtało. Tu jeszcze coś jest?
Revelio. Lumos. Tego! Revelio.
O, co mówię?
Leviosa.
O, dobra. Leviosa. Dobra, trzeci level. Dobra, jeszcze do niego, ja?
Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic.
Tak,
Good
Leviosa,
luck, and I
nie
shall see you soon.
Leviosa, kurwa. Cześć, że my już kurwa 2 godziny napierdalamy w tą gierkę i nic z tego sensownego kurwa nie wyniosłem?